Listen,
Yes, sir.
I don't care. The center line, you've had a warrant since I think I read 19. Yeah, June of 19. 6 years, 7 years. I'm adjourning the sentence in 5 weeks. You better complete all this. I'm telling you. Give me a date in the latter part of April, please, Heather. People against Heather Timmons, Heather Marie Timmons, 4T642857A. Do I have an appearance from you, Mr. Zelnick?
You should, because they adjourned the previous hearing because I was out of the country.
Okay, Heather, can you tell me, just make sure that we do?
Judge, I do. It's up here on my desk.
Okay, good enough. Your appearance?
Edward Zelenak for the defendant, and please give your name.
Heather Timmons.
All right, so I've called in probation. They'll be here momentarily. I have a show cause that she pled not guilty to, or I entered a not guilty plea to failure to refrain from violating a law, being convicted of drug paraphernalia possession through the 27th on December 10th. And then I have another one here that alleges she failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive for alcohol on March the 9th. And she indicated in a form, she admitted that she consumed alcohol or drank a pint of vodka on March 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I have two show causes here, two different ones. So this one is dated March the 10th, and that is the use of alcohol. So she never showed up on the March the 3rd, it looks like, right?
Have they adjourned that date?
Okay, well, let me just check something here.
And in the interim, we've got to replace the mental health board copy and why not. That's the intervening factor.
Heather, did
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
Zelnick file his appearance before or after March 3rd?
I believe it was, let me look, Judge, because there was a little confusion on when I got it.
That's fine.
Um,
If you,
It was, I believe, right around that date.
okay, so good enough. I don't know what happened, but she wasn't here March 3rd, and I did issue a bench warrant, but maybe that crossed with your,
Judge, I have it
Yes.
right here. It was March 2nd we put it in.
okay, so no problem. So I've got two show causes to deal with. One is the show cause of January 20, for failure to refrain from violating the law, and the additional one is from the show cause of March the 10th for failure to refrain from consuming alcohol. So how is she going to proceed on these?
Your Honor, she's going to enter a plea to both probation violations, and I have been in correspondence with your probation department to indicate that she's been accepted into the mental health court in Wyandotte in her sentence. It was April 8th. We asked the court to consider postponing sentence until she's admitted into the program, unless probation has a better idea today.
Ms. Wilds, your name?
Elizabeth Wasserich, Your Honor.
Do you want to plead guilty to these charges, ma'am?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to the charge of violating the law, being convicted of drug paraphernalia, that is a non-technical violation. You could have your probation revoked and you could get 93 days on that. If you plead on the no alcohol charge, then you could get, since you have one prior technical violation, you could get 10 days on that. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're presumed innocent. You have the right to a hearing. For the hearing, you have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights that I just covered with you, and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions before I ask you how you plead? All right. To the charge that you were convicted of possession of drug paraphernalia out of Wyandotte on December 10 of 25. How do you plead?
Yes.
Were you convicted of drug paraphernalia on December 10 of 25?
Yes.
And you were on probation to this court when that offense occurred, correct?
Yes.
And to the charge that you consumed alcohol and were positive for alcohol at DNA on March the 9th, how do you plead?
There was,
Did you consume alcohol, say, within the 3 days preceding that?
3 days prior, you could see alcohol within 3 days prior to taking the test.
close
to that?
it was close, yeah.
All right. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second here. There's all kinds of paperwork. All right, I'll accept your plea. Declared refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive March the 9th. I'll accept your plea to possession of drug to violating a law, being convicted of possession of drug paraphernalia out of Wyandotte on December 10th of 25. All right, give me a second here. All right. Anything that you would like to say?
Your Honor, I haven't heard what the current probation recommendation is, but I believe they welcome her admission into the treatment court, mental health court in 27th District Court. And if you're going to impose any more serious sanctions, we'd ask the court to pass on that date and adjourn it pending for admission.
The only problem is here, we're coming to the end. I can't really send her to the mental health treatment court.
No, she's in there already. She on the drug charge in Wyandotte. We got her admitted into the court.
No, I get it, but I'm not gonna,
Or assess penalties today, but I'd ask you not to look for incarceration, perhaps other punishment, because she's going in. That program, she's done very well meeting with the group already, and I think this is clearly over other issues been over the years leading to this collapse. I mean, there's a serious mental health issue here.
no, I believe you, but the problem is I'm coming to the, well, I mean, I guess I've got until I sentenced her on November 7th, so I have until November 7th of this year. But I'm not excited about her violations. What did she do and not do, Ms. Wiles?
Yes, the violations that you see are the outstanding, issues. Ms. Timmons was actually fairly compliant on probation. We did have a violation prior for alcohol consumption. After that, she did really well. She's engaged in treatment at the guidance center. Outside of this testing and this conviction, she was, sober on her testing. The admit form from March 9th, my concern is what she admitted to was drinking on the 5th of March, the 6th of March, the 7th of March, and the 8th of March, a pint of
Each day.
alcohol each day.
Right.
So I'm very concerned, and obviously mental health court is a great positive thing. But I was gonna bring up, we are limited if anything would run concurrent over there or at the same time. Ms. Timmons does show for her appointments, she communicates well with me. But I think she has a severe alcohol problem that again, may be co-occurring with
What
mental.
about relapse prevention? What about something like that?
She's engaged in actual treatment right now at the guidance center.
Okay.
Yeah, with Alex.
How often is she testing right now?
At this point, we had her on, weekly, Your Honor, I think from her last violation, and I think I bumped her down. I want to make sure, that we have her on, I think monthly at this point in time.
Have her what?
On monthly at this point in time. She complied, we reduced her, she was weekly down to twice monthly and then down to monthly at this point.
How often is she testing in
All day test on my.
Wyandotte?
They haven't told me yet. I would assume it would be after my sentencing.
Is she on a sober link or anything?
No, Your Honor. Judge, clearly monthly doesn't work when
Right, I know.
slam a pint down.
Oh.
No, you're being upfront, you admitted it, and there's no correlating to what happened, I suggest you say nothing else. Because you can't, no matter what the pain is of the rest of your life, you can't drink to assuage the pain.
Where does she work at?
Sure.
Where do you work?
I'm unemployed, like, I'm on SSI.
So. This troubles me. What kind of drug paraphernalia was it?
It was a.
Well, she,
I roll it at last. Without prescription.
No, I have to.
Why, you didn't have it prescribed too, it was
Right.
not in a box. It's a minor case, I believe they're taking it under the public health code, Your Honor. But irrespective of that, she pled guilty before I represented her. And all the pieces together.
all right, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna go light on the cost. I'm gonna charge you $25, which are to test bi-weekly going forward. You're to serve 1 day on the court work program, and you're to pay $35 for that. You're to serve 8 hours of community service by April the 30th. You're to be on a sober link by the end of the day for 60 days. You're gonna have to pay for it. You listen to me very carefully. I just assessed costs that were very, very, very nominal because I understand, but either that or I'm gonna have to send you to jail today. You don't want that, right? Sober link for 60 days by end of day, 8 hours community service by April 30. Continue your treatment at the guidance center. Test bi-weekly, serve 1 day on the court work program and pay $35 for that. Did I miss anything?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right.
Just understand the price of sober links could end up being a lot cheaper than a pound.
I gotta make sure, one thing, Miss Wilds, when is her probation supposed to be up? I gave her 18 months.
7/26 is what I have for 18 months from the November date of 24 sentence.
I'll let it go at that, but any more violations, you have a big problem with me. I don't care when you pay the $25. You can set that up with her, okay? Thank you. Good
Thank you,
luck.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Ma'am, no more of this, please. No
No
more,
more of this.
please. Thank you. Thank you. Who's Kim, your name?
Deshaun Rice.
Who's Kim Marshall? She gonna let you apply the bond? Yes? You've been playing with us for quite a while here. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I wouldn't say you, but
Well, what do you do?
it got hard to pay all the tickets because I got kids.
Do you work?
Yeah,
Where do you work?
Home Depot.
How much do you make at Home Depot?
Huh?
How much do you make at Home Depot?
I made 400 every 2 weeks.
How much?
400 every 2 weeks.
$490
$400.
net? How many hours you working?
20. I work part time.
Why aren't you working more?
That's the only job I can find at the moment.
I mean, how long you been working there?
Like 4 months now.
I'm not surprised. I mean, how many kids you have?
Do
How can you support, do you have a wife?
I have a wife?
Yeah.
No.
But you have 2 kids and you're trying to support them and you're only working 20 hours a week. I mean, what?
That's the best I can do. It's better than 0 hours. That's the way I was looking at it.
Well, go find another job, right?
Yeah.
You graduated high school, right?
Yeah.
You're a smart guy. I can tell by talking to you.
Yes. I'm trying to go back to college right now. Actually.
Well, good, but you're gonna need money to go to college. I'd go find myself another job working 40 hours, 40 plus 20, 60, then you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's what
Good luck. We'll apply the bonds. Go down there and apply the bonds. Stop playing with courts like this. Nobody thinks it's funny. I sure don't.
Thank you.
Samuel Lee Hill. Did you talk to a lawyer yet?
He doesn't want to know.
You don't want to talk to a lawyer?
Sir.
Are you sure?
Listen,
Yes, sir.
Recalling Samuel Lee Hill, 25W727451. Your name?
Samuel Lee Hill.
You now want to waive your right to a lawyer.
I want to say one thing, sir.
You can't say anything until we cover the lawyer aspect. You
Yes,
want to, listen to me. You told me before you want a lawyer. Now you told my court officer you don't want a lawyer. Do you want a lawyer?
No, Your Honor.
Do you waive your right to a lawyer?
I want to plead guilty.
I didn't ask you that. Do you waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So you understand now, if you plead guilty, I just want to make sure you got one technical violation and you're charged with 3 technical violations and a non-technical violation, which is set forth in count 4.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's transporting a female for prostitution purposes. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, is that case still pending?
Can I read?
I don't know. No, don't read anything. I'm trying to make sure you don't incriminate yourself. Is that case still going on?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a probable cause conference you just had 10 days ago, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So look, I'm going to cover the first 3 counts with you then.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm going to ask you, do you understand again all your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand if you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To count 1 that you failed to complete 1 day on the court work program, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you fail to attend 1 day on the court work program? Did you fail to do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the count 2 that you failed to attend and complete the domestic violence program with 12-week follow-up? How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you fail to attend that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Count 3 that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
So you failed to attend the court work program, right?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
didn't pay your fines and costs as you were ordered to, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you didn't attend the domestic violence program, right?
I attended, but since of the case, it was revoked, Your Honor. But yes, Your Honor, guilty.
All right. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Can I?
No.
I'm sorry. No, no.
I know you want to read something. I'm going to let you read whatever you want.
Yes, Your Honor.
I just want to make sure, has anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I don't think I'm going to ask you how you plead on the non-technical case, because you still got that case pending. And I don't need to hear you incriminate yourself. I mean, that's not appropriate for me to be asking you. So I'm just going to enter a not guilty plea as to the technical violation, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you call Jessica? All right, now, what would you like to tell me?
Hi, Your Honor. I am guilty of the probation violation. I am doing my best and would like to ask if you could extend the probation based on the following. I have an attorney for my Oakland County case. My attorney is Neil Brand. My case in Oakland County is being defended as a misunderstanding. I was charged with transporting.
I don't want you to talk about that case at all. I'm not asking you how you plead. I want you to not talk about that one at all. You shouldn't talk about it, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'll listen to whatever else you have to say, but don't talk about the charge in Oakland County.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been working very hard to control my addiction, and that for me it is one day at a time. I am working a good job and have been emotionally relying on family for emotional support. And my attorney, Neil Brand, is handling the entire Oakland County case. I ask you, Your Honor, sincerely for just one more chance. It is a day-to-day struggle, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your
Just
name?
put on there.
Okay. He pled to counts 1 through 3.
I figured I included the last one due to the fact that he is scheduled for a prosecutor review next month, and I didn't want us to lose that due to that fact that he's up for prosecutor review very soon.
Why hasn't he been doing this? Do you know?
So he was attending the classes he was supposed to for a while. He's just missing the follow-ups. He was in rehab at one point. I do have proof of that. The most recent one that he missed, I do believe he was under arrest at that time or around that time, so that could have been the reason for the miss on the most recent one. He has attended a few of the classes, but he's not completed with all of the follow-ups. He's completed 3 days on the court work program. It's just the final day that he was ordered at his last violation to complete that he hasn't finished.
How many classes did he attend of the domestic violence program? How many weeks?
She didn't give me an exact on how many dates he completed, so I don't have that. Your
How
Honor.
many times did you go?
I went, I believe it was 2 or 3 times, Your Honor.
Well, you were supposed to do the program with 12-week follow-up. You're not even close.
I know, Your Honor.
What's going on?
To
I took this under 76948, and you had the chance to keep this off your record. And I sentenced you back on February the 4th of 25.
the whole month of January, I was in rehab, Your Honor.
What kind of addiction?
Cocaine, Your Honor.
We have proof of that?
I have proof that he was in rehab during the month of January. Your Honor.
Where do you work?
I just got a new job at Amazon here. And I should be starting Sunday and Monday are my training days. And I've been doing my best to get as much money as possible by door dashing every single day.
He only owes 1 day on the court work program? All right, Heather, I'm gonna need a new review hearing date in the end of July. I'm going to go ahead and extend your probation for a period of 6 months until August the 4th. You're gonna pay additional costs of 75, additional probation supervision fees of 120. You're to serve an additional day on the court work program and pay 35 for that. You're to complete the domestic violence program with 12-week follow-up. Probation to set up terms and conditions of, set up payment terms. So you can meet with Ms. O'Donnell and you guys can set up the payment terms.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You got to take advantage of it. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't know if I should be doing this, but you're not going to like me if you don't follow up on this. Give me the review hearing date, if you would, Heather, for end of July
July 28th.
at 8:30 in the morning.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so
You'll
much.
meet with her. They'll set you up on the court work, other day of the court work and set up terms. Last chance. Gabrielle Christine Popovsky, 25W8388188. Yes. Name?
Gabrielle Popowski.
All right, Ms. Popovsky. You're back.
Back.
Why? Failure to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive on a shoulder link on February 21, showing that you consumed alcohol. That is the charge. If you plead guilty, or if you are found guilty, that would be a technical violation. And then they just got dates, times that you failed to submit to retest. February 21 at 11:51, February 22, 26 at 12:21 a.m., 12:51. 121, 151, and 2:21 a.m. So that's all part of count one. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. If If you want one, I'll give you one. Would you like one?
Yeah.
I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to give you a lawyer. And you'll come back in front of me momentarily as soon as you talk to the lawyer. Any questions? All right, good enough. You can go talk to the lawyer. Logan Scott Davis. 25W839-209A. I'm going to need Jessica on this one. All right, good morning.
Good morning, I'm here with Inspector Golden Bits.
Why don't you give me that informally Officer Oldsmith pass, please? How's he going to proceed on this? I arraigned him. He's got 4 different counts. Wait a minute, let me double check something. Yeah, 4 different counts.
Plead guilty to all.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty here, your probation could be revoked. You have no technical violations, but this would be 4. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, as to count 1. Count 1 that you failed to pay fines and costs is ordered. How do you plead? Count 2 that you failed to provide proof of completing 24 hours community service. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Count 3 that you failed to provide proof attending AA twice a week. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to count 4 that you failed to provide proof of attending and completing outpatient treatment. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as ordered?
Yes.
Did you fail to provide proof of completing 24 hours of community service?
Yes.
Did you fail to provide proof of attending AA 2 times a week?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you fail to provide proof of attending and completing outpatient treatment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your
Anybody promise you anything to induce you to plead guilty?
Honor. Your Honor.
Please or accept all 4 counts. Wow. He gets, somehow his lawyer got him reckless driving on this. And now he's coming in here and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's in trouble. What's the issue? Has he been,
Judge, regarding this getting pled down to a reckless, my understanding was this a plain all age.
I don't care.
I think that with this retained attorney started out, I think it must have this way back in July. And up until the time, I think he was going to give something like 4 times a week, so he said the clients back then. He had 2, well, maybe 3 issues going on, but he lives in less than between Jackson and Massive. In a rural area, his car broke down and he lost his license even for me. And in the middle of that, his grandfather got very sick and was helping him out during that time. Right now, he's working in Monroe, does bird abatement. It's a good job, it's good money.
those what?
Bird abatement.
Okay.
Little birds.
Right.
Auto plants, things like that. And he's got his license again. He's gonna be able to go from either Monroe or where that's to treatment and Lansing. He could have set that off. So if he had more time, I think he'd be able to get everything done he's required to do.
Did I ask you your name on this?
Jessica, hold on.
What do you have to add?
He's shown up for testing, testing's all negative, I've never had any issues with that, he shows up for appointments, we talked about, I gave him additional time on the community service, I gave him until the end of February to get it done, still haven't turned it in, that's why I issued the violation. I do think a lot of it is his schedule, he wasn't working at first for a little while, so he was having trouble with money and things like that. I'm hoping now that he's back working and things like that, we can get him back on track.
You better get going.
Yes, sir.
I'm adjourning the sentencing. I'm going to trust that you're going to have your community service done, that you're going to be going to AA again, and that you're going to immediately get in outpatient treatment. Do we understand one another?
Yes, Your Honor.
Give me a date, if you would, Heather, about a month out, please.
Okay, Judge, we can do about April 14th at
Perfect.
8:30.
At 8:30. So I'm just telling you, I'm making a note to complete community service, be in treatment. attend AA again. I don't know why you would have thought that you don't have to go to AA. Has he gone to AA at all since I sentenced him?
I don't have any proof of it.
You're so close to going to jail. You just keep on this. If you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't do this, by the time you come back, if I don't have all these things done, where you're going to AA at least twice a week, you're getting into treat and you're completing your community service, bring your toothbrush with you. Are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have a question. So I thought the treatment was,
AA twice a week until in treatment. Until in treatment. Problem is you didn't get in treatment. Therefore, you were still to go to AA. You didn't get in treatment. You didn't go to AA. You didn't do your community service. You're pushing me. Stop it. I'll see you back here in a month. Thank you. Grayson. Drew Deshaun Grayson. 25G719-663. Is this one?
Drew Grayson. Was wild enough.
Okay, can we call him Bev?
We're here for sentencing. Commission.
Yeah.
Please back.
Yeah, I'm reading my notes. Sentencing date. What's it say? Defendant to complete domestic violence program. And then clear all warrants. It looks like.
So Judge,
So your name.
Drew Grayson.
So has he done all that?
So Judge, at the time, part of the problem was he was homeless, so Ms. Wiles didn't have a way to connect with him. He's enrolled in the domestic violence program. He starts Thursday. They take $100 to pay. Clear the warrant in Royal Oak. I'm just gonna go to the party for the warrant, put it out there next week. So we're just asking him to get over on probation.
He's homeless
No, he was homeless.
for how long?
For the first couple of months after I got out of jail, I haven't.
Well, you got out of jail back in November.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, back in September.
I have an address, which is my.
I want to slow down.
Okay, sir.
Your lawyer just told me that you were homeless, I think, when you were here in February. Did I misunderstand or is that not accurate?
Yes, sir. In terms of.
No, I just want you to answer my question. Is that true or false? Were you homeless when you came in here in February?
I said homeless, so he was staying with friends,
Okay,
but he did not mail.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And that was in February.
Yes, sir.
Why did Ms. Wild's your name?
But probation, Your Honor.
Why did it take him so long to get into the domestic violence program? You say starting Thursday. I thought I told him to do that right then. It's February 30 was in here. Why did it take you so long?
Money.
How much is that program again, Ms. Wilds?
That program's $100 for the intake. Mr. Grayson would have only needed $100 to enroll in that program. The follow-up, which is 8 weeks, is $20 per session, but to get enrolled, it would have only been the 100.
Where's he working now?
He works at 5 in Northville by St. John's Complex.
5?
It's a restaurant. It's an upscale restaurant in the golf complex.
Look like you're well dressed for a guy who doesn't have any money. You look nice coat, nice shirt.
That's part of the problem with money. He's been going through a divorce. He was living with his grandmother and then he couldn't live there anymore, so it's
Does he have any more warrants outstanding? I'm asking you.
Yes, Your Honor. I have one other in line. That's going to be close to $1,000. I have one and Wyandotte. I've been at the.
I thought I told you to clear all your warrants. Didn't I tell you to clear all your warrants before you came here today?
Yes, Your
Oh,
Honor.
you're not taking me seriously at all.
I cleared Royal Oak, Your Honor. I cleared Royal.
Well, I didn't say clear Royal Oak. I said clear all of them, didn't I?
Yes, Your Honor, but money has been tight. I had a car. My car got repossessed. I was driving my girls to school every single day till my car got repossessed. And then since then I've been catching Ubers to work just so I can live, Your Honor. I paid the 100 today. I'm going to continue to pay my fines and costs. My class starts Thursday. Your Honor, I'm making strides. I'm not trying to.
Ms. Wilds, what do you think here?
Yeah, Sharon, I spoke with Mr. Grayson after the last hearing. We did go over the warrants, looked up any information that we were able to look up. I know that when I met with them originally, you know, there were a lot of these same, issues. I think the big issue at hand right off was that I couldn't communicate with him in a proper manner because I didn't have all the contact information. Once we did send that show cause, to the Detroit address, it seemed like maybe it prompted him to finally appear. So I'm kind of at a loss that if financially can't move forward with anything, I'm not sure how he's going to be able to comply. Because he's gonna have to come up with that follow-up money right after.
What do you do at 5?
I'm a dishwasher, Your Honor. So,
You graduated, right?
yes, sir, Century Middle School.
You got a college degree and you're working as a dishwasher? I
I
went to Central Michigan.
was the general manager last year around this time before everything happened. I lost that job and I started working as a cook. And I worked, I picked up shifts off from that and decided to hire me as a dishwasher. And I mean, a lot of this stuff has just been happening at one time. I'm waiting on my tax return to come back and I can pay off my financial costs and take care of everything else. But the warrants I have to go in is a lot of money at the $750 at Wyandotte and $1,000 in Centerline.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
I don't care. The center line, you've had a warrant since I think I read 19. Yeah, June of 19. 6 years. 7 years. I'm adjourning the sentence in 5 weeks. You better complete all this. I'm telling you. Give me a date in the latter part of April, please, Heather.
We could do April 28th.
Perfect. 8:30 in the morning. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be very patient with you. You don't have this done, you're going to jail. I want all you to surrender all the warrants. This doesn't mean you can do it when you feel like it or when you have the money. You put yourself in a bad spot. There's no way a guy who graduated college should be working as a dishwasher. I don't know why you are. You can only answer that, but that's neither here nor there. I expect you to pay your fines. I expect you to surrender on the warrants, and I expect you to complete that program, and I'm not going to hear any more of this. Do you understand me?
Yes, sure.
Go down the hall and get your notice. You got to stop this. This is crazy. Go find a better job before it's too late. Jaden Lucas Toma, 260-647-559, A and B. So this was an informal. You're not on this one. Okay, so your name,
Jaden Lucas Toma.
so you met with the department rep and you're gonna do this. You're gonna plead the 5 over, and then they're going to go ahead and dismiss the no insurance, right?
Correct, yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, to the charge 1 to 5 over, which by the way is 1 point. To that charge, responsible, not responsible.
Responsible.
All right. I'll accept your plea to 1 to 5 over. Fines costs here are $140. 140. The no insurance is dismissed. You can go down the hall and take care of that.
Thank you.
Okay?
Sounds great. I can take care of it today.
Yeah, you weren't in front of me before a lot, were you?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Well, I know, but that's.
Oh, years ago, I was 18. You know,
Where were you living?
Trent,
On Grange?
Westview.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. I wish you well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Patrick Will, 26T647-862. All right, sir, your name.
Patrick Wolf.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're gonna plead to impeding
Yes.
to that charge, responsible and not responsible.
Responsible.
Yeah, did I talk to you about this?
No.
Was your dad Roger?
Yes. My grandmother.
Yeah, your grandfather, and your grandmother was
Irene.
Irene. Yeah, I liked them. They were nice people.
They like
I really did. They were very nice people, and your dad died shortly before your
grandfather.
died shortly before your grandma, like within a year, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's too bad. I really liked him. All right, 150, you're all set. Cash, you're into the hall to your right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Give your family my best. Lewis Road, 260-647-7748. Nobody's in the lobby here. It says default judgment is entered. People against Quentin Miller, 26 T647520. All right, how you doing? Your name?
Once a member.
So you met with these guys and you're going to plead to defective equipment. Let me just double check something here. Yeah, you're gonna plead as charged to defective equipment. They're gonna dismiss the other charge, right?
Correct.
To the charge defective equipment, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
All right, good enough. Please accepted 120. The other charge, file A is dismissed. You can go down and take care of that and you're all set. That's the,
Next question.
Yeah.
Is that a point ticket?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a good day. Deborah Lee Bolin, 26F245663. Where's Officer Goldsmith's case?
Where's the podium here?
Do you have Officer Goldsmith's case, John?
That's this one.
Oh, that's this one?
This one.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name?
Bowman?
Okay, your name?
Corporal Goldsmith, Flat Rock.
This is driving without due care and caution. Excessive speed causing an accident. You gotta come and throw your gum in that garbage over there. Do you wish to proceed to the hearing?
Yes, I disagree with what he.
It's fine. Do you want to proceed to the hearing?
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may say, I'm unprepared. I was informed 20 minutes before the hearing to be here. I was never given a subpoena. However, this was involving a car accident. I'm unsure what the location is. I'm not sure about everything.
It was on.
Slow down. Wait, just let me finish.
I was told while I was on the road working that I had to be here. I came right here.
Well, then let's do this. That's in fairness to you. You're entitled to notice. I don't know why they're not giving you notice. I can adjourn it a week or so and you can prepare.
If it pleases the court, I have court next door on Monday. I could Monday at 10 and there if you want to. Do you have anything earlier or not or after? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Or I can give the court the discretion if she wants to plead to impeding. That's fine.
The problem is, was somebody hurt in this?
I am unaware of that.
Was somebody hurt in this?
Yeah, I went to the hospital.
Not you. Was somebody in the other car hurt?
No,
Was there serious damage to the other car?
he ran a stop sign.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you any of that. Just answer my questions.
I don't know, was his car injured? I know my car was, I had a rental.
Do you remember?
Can you refresh my memory? What was the location?
It was on Senegal.
Oh, okay. Seneca and Moses.
I was coming and dropping my grandson off from school.
Okay, we were.
In the south side.
Please.
All right, Your Honor. So I do recall this. There was witnesses. There was a witness on the scene that observed her driving at a high rate of speed and not stopping at the stop sign,
I don't have.
which caused, excuse me,
I'm sorry.
which caused the accident. There was extensive damage to the other vehicle.
So I can't take impeding. And,
It was crippling damage. I believe the car is probably totaled.
okay, so I'm gonna set this for another hearing next week. You gonna be able to prepare by then, next Monday?
I can be ready whenever you are, Your Honor.
Let's do it for the 23rd, Heather. And I'm
Okay,
gonna have it, we'll do it here at 9:45, okay?
9:45 and the 23rd, you said so?
Correct, on Monday.
I think I have a doctor's appointment on the 23rd. I have a heart doctor's appointment.
What time?
I don't have my paper here, but I know that date for sure.
Okay, can you figure out the time?
I have my paper here, but I know I go on the 23rd.
Your Honor, would the police report for the 24th? I'm also off that day.
Then let's do the 24th.
24th.
At, what time, Heather?
That's a civil day, Judge, so I'm not,
In this courtroom, the judge carefully listened to every detail before reaching a decision. The court showed patience, fairness, and respect for both sides, while ensuring that accountability remained at the center of justice. The judge's words reflected the importance of responsibility, self-control, and respect for others. Rather than acting on emotion, the court relied on facts, evidence, and the rule of law. This case serves as a reminder that justice is not only about punishment, but also about protecting victims, encouraging accountability, and maintaining public trust. The courtroom once again demonstrated why fairness and law matter in society.
A heated eviction hearing took a dramatic turn when tenants Jana and Jasmine Matthews challenged hundreds of dollars in court costs and fees. The landlord claimed they owed more than $600, while the tenants argued they had already paid their rent and should not be charged for dismissed cases. As confusion grew, the judge carefully reviewed every dollar and questioned the landlord's attorney about the calculations. In the end, the judge ruled against the tenants and delivered a blunt warning. Pay by the 6th, or you're going to be evicted. One decision would determine whether they kept their home.